Okay, man, this is what it's all about. Remember, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. May the best man win. Touch up. Let's go. Come on, guys. Touch it up. All right, let's do this.
Inquiring for taking it, he's at a disadvantage. And that's what happened. Kelley started to go into the wrong kind of stuff. He didn't need that.
He got into Naz's world. It'll be interesting to see if it diminishes him in any. Has an outstanding right jab. First hard punch of the fight is a straight right. Actually, in the first minute of the fight, than many of us had been led to expect.
Jab, right hand hook, bob and weave. You don't want to get out there waiting.
Kelley has missed with most of his punches so far. Hamed has been able to land straight right hands.
Seems to react as soon as it's touched by any punch.
Well, you saw the swelling in the Derek Gainer.
A knockout, so he's willing to waste a few rounds.
First 2 minutes of the fight, Hamed is a puzzle that Kelley is unable to solve. But down goes the put, Hamed down. Second time in his career.
Rolling if he's cut.
Kelley just missed with a hard left hand. Hamed switches into a conventional stance. Kevin, for a couple of beats, was in a conventional stance himself. Now he goes back to his regular southpaw. Hamed switching from...
And you got to be focused for me. There's two things we got to do.
Don't go looking for him. Just off your job.
Hit only 10 punches in the first round, but it only took one to do the damage. Anything could happen. And one of the things that could happen would be that the Prince was exposed as a fraud.
Yeah, I think the last knockdown was fluke.
Kelley was down.
Apparent knockdown of Kelley ruled a slip. Hard right hand inside by Kelley.
Yeah.
I think the mistake he made.
There we saw
right
it, right
hand,
there.
There's the power.
Hamed nods to him. Now we're in a fight.
Clean break, no. Watch that over. Watch that over.
It's at his advantage to stay wild. Drop your hand. Make this guy wait for you.
Kelley lands a hard chopping left and another. Naseem. Round two is going to come to a close, having seen knockdowns for each fighter.
Round because even though they split knockdowns, his knockdown was more convincing and he landed more punches in the rest of the round.
Naseem is
From side to side trying to get away from punches. Takes a hard left from Kelley there.
That was a good jab by Kevin Kelley that did some damage.
Kelley lands a left cross. We pointed out that's another thing Phil Borgia said. He said, my man has the better jab and the longer reach. How's Hamed going to get past?
Got to keep your hands up with a guy like Kelley.
Right now, Hamed seems less unorthodox than just confused.
Do what they do makes them so good.
Let's go.
Difficulties, and I don't want that. What we worked on to get this guy out of here was our tempo.
Him off, you will gradually break him up off your job.
Yeah.
Just bing.
Saw him on a schoolyard when he was 7 years old, asking his fighter not to get into a war. He wants him.
When you're fighting a boxer with a jab, you almost have to war. Get into a war. Jab.
He sure does. Naseem lands a couple power punches. Kevin Kelley lands a hard left hand. Kelley misses with the right and misses wilder either time. Hard left hand up top by Prince Naseem Hamed.
Is getting the best of the counter punching. You would expect the opposite.
Landing more accurately in this round than has been the case before, but taking some leather in return. Down goes Kelley on two. Now Kelley a little slow to respond here.
You got to be careful mixing it up with Kelley because he can fight.
And that's going to boo that. Hard left hand by Kelley and a right hand shot. Leaping right hand by the Prince. Ooh. And a hard left. And
he's got a half a minute and he is
gone.
definitely hurt.
He's
and the fight is over. It's the Hagler Hearns of featherweight fighting. Boxed, and I'm the best you ever boxed.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, they like each other. And George, who wouldn't want to see it again?
Oh, I would love to to see it again. I want to see that entry again.
The winner and still the undefeated WBO featherweight champion of the world, Prince Naseem.
Stat numbers: Hamed landing 81 to Kelley 72. Most of the punches were power punches, particularly in the third and fourth rounds. Total punches thrown, Hamed throwing, and it wound up in favor of the Prince. Jabs, an afterthought at this point. But look at that. Who would have thought Prince Naseem?
In this arena. It's my first night, it's my first fight in New York, Madison Square Garden, and I wanted to show the people here that I can fight. I can take it on the chin and I can give it. End of the day, he caught me some great shots. All due respect to Kevin, but I wanted to basically take him out, and I just really want to show all my skill on the night.